What made me work here? Um, well, like a lot of music librarians, background was in music principally. So I majored in music, and then I did my first master's degree in music. And then I played professionally for around a year, and it was fun, but I could never make any money or make a living. So I was like, I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I eventually got a job working at an archive, doing research work, and then I was doing some cataloging and various other things which were involved in library work, and I sort of enjoyed doing them. There was a lot of kind of research that came to it, and studying and getting exposed to new music that I'd never been exposed to. So I was like, this is pretty cool, I could probably do this.
Ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
It would take us, with the current resources we have, it would take us about 120 years to do that. We have about a 15 to 20 year window before either the formats themselves start to degrade, or we can't get machines to actually play the stuff back on. So what we're looking at is about 120 years worth of work to do in about 10 to 15 years, if we're going to try and preserve this. And this is 20th century and 21st century was an audible history here that never existed before. So we've got a really big commitment to try and do this, and so the law really needs to try and help us as much as they can, so that we can actually make these things available and make them possible for people to access in the way that they want.